Imagine waking up tomorrow with zero mental arguments, zero laziness, and the exact roadmap to build unshakable self-control. Most people think discipline is something you're born with, but it's actually a system you build. In this video, I'm breaking down the 4 stages of the Lotus Method, a framework used by high performers to destroy bad habits and unlock deep focus. Make sure you watch until the very end, because Stage 4 reveals the single mindset shift that turns temporary discipline into a permanent lifestyle. If you skip it, you'll just end up back at square one. Let's begin. The Way of the Lotus, Building Unshakable Discipline. Chapter 1. The Morning of the Awakened Mind. Picture this. You wake up every single morning, and the world is completely quiet. There is no rush. There is no panic. You open your eyes, and a deep sense of calm washes over you. Your mind is as clear as a still mountain lake. You know exactly what needs to be done today, and you feel ready to do it. Think about how most people start their day. They wake up, they look at their phones, and they wait. They wait to feel motivated. They wait for a magical spark of energy to hit them before they get out of bed. They spend 15 minutes arguing with themselves in their own heads. Should I get up now? Or should I sleep for 10 more minutes? But you? You do not wait. You do not argue. You do not waste precious energy fighting yourself. You simply open the blanket, place your feet on the floor, and take action. You move toward the life you want, step by step, day after day. Many people look at someone like this and think, wow, they were just born lucky. They have the discipline trait. But that is a lie. Unshakable discipline is not a personality trait. It is not something you are born with. It is not a gift given only to a chosen few. Discipline is a muscle. It is a house. It is something you build with your own 2 hands. And today, you are going to learn exactly how to build it. You are going to use a powerful, natural system called the Lotus Method. This is a simple, beautiful framework designed to sharpen your focus like a sword, break your worst habits, and develop the absolute self-control that the highest performers in the world depend on. The Lotus Method has 4 deep stages. Let us walk through each one together. Chapter 2, Stage 1, The Roots. Every beautiful lotus flower you see floating on top of a pond starts deep underwater. It starts in the dark, heavy mud. Before it can look beautiful in the sun, it must grow strong, deep roots. In the human mind, discipline works the exact same way. Stage 1 is all about the roots. It is about creating a strong mental base. The very first step to growing your roots is clarity. You must ask yourself a serious question. Why do I want to be disciplined? You need a real answer. If your reason is weak, your discipline will be weak too. If you only want to work hard to look good for a few weeks, you will quit the moment you feel tired. You need a deep purpose. You need a reason that holds you steady and anchors you when the world gets uncomfortable, when the weather is cold, and when your body screams for comfort. The second step to building roots is to shape your environment. Many people think discipline is just about having a strong will. They think they can stare at a piece of cake and just say no forever. But discipline is actually about setup. It is about designing your world so you do not have to fight yourself. Look around you. If your phone is sitting right next to your hand on the desk, you will pick it up and check it. If unhealthy food is sitting on your kitchen counter, you will eat it when you are bored. Do not test your willpower. Instead, make discipline easy. Remove the distractions before they have a chance to tempt you. Put the phone in another room. Throw away the junk food. Clear your path. The final step for your roots is to think small. Do not wake up tomorrow and try to change your entire life in 24 hours. That is how people fail. Instead, start with tiny, beautiful actions. Do not try to read a whole book, just read 2 pages. Do not try to work out for an hour, just move your body for 60 seconds. Do not try to wake up 3 hours earlier, just wake up 10 minutes earlier. These tiny actions might feel too small to matter, but they do something magical. They create momentum. And once the wheel of momentum starts rolling, building discipline becomes natural. Chapter 3, Stage 2, the stem. Once the roots are deep in the mud, the lotus grows a stem. The stem is remarkable. It grows straight up through the dark, dirty water, staying perfectly tall and strong no matter how rough the waves are. Stage 2 is the stem, and it is all about training your self-control. This is where you learn to control your body and your actions, regardless of what is happening around you or how you feel inside. To build a strong stem, you need a tool to stop hesitation. That tool is the 5-second countdown. Think about the moments you fail yourself. It usually happens in a brief window of hesitation. You know you need to get out of bed, but you wait. You know you need to start your work, but you look at the screen. In that exact moment of hesitation, your brain tries to protect you by choosing comfort. You must interrupt that thought. When you feel yourself hesitating, count backward out loud or in your head. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move. The moment you hit 1, your body must move. This brief countdown acts like a circuit breaker in a house. It completely shuts down your overthinking mind and forces your body into immediate action. The second part of the stem is mastering delayed gratification. Every single time you choose instant comfort over long-term progress, you train your brain the wrong way. You teach your brain to chase quick, cheap rewards like scrolling on social media or eating sugary snacks. But every time you pause, every time you wait, and every time you resist that quick reward, something incredible happens. Your discipline grows. The next time you feel the urge to check your phone, tell yourself, not now. I will wait 10 minutes. The next time you crave something sweet, tell yourself, I will wait. The more you practice the art of waiting, the stronger your self-control becomes. Your stem becomes unbreakable. Chapter 4, Stage 3, the bloom. Now, the roots are deep, and the stem has grown through the dark water. Finally, the lotus reaches the open air and the warm sunlight. It is time for Stage 3, the bloom. This stage is about developing deep, unstoppable focus. It is about locking your mind into a task, closing the door on the outside world, and staying fully present in the current moment. The greatest secret to blooming is a technique called time blocking. Most people try to work randomly. They open their computer, they look at their emails, they write a sentence, they look at their phone, and they try to do 5 things at once. This destroys your mind's energy. Instead, you must carve out specific blocks of time dedicated to only one thing. Look at your day and choose a block of time, perhaps 45 minutes. During those 45 minutes, you commit fully. You turn off all notifications. You put your phone completely out of sight. You close every extra tab on your computer. You tell the world that for the next 45 minutes, you do not exist. Remember this truth. Deep focus is not about working longer hours. It is not about burning yourself out. It is about working without interruption. When you focus perfectly on one single task without stopping, you accomplish more in 1 hour than a distracted person does in an entire day. You bloom. Chapter 5, Stage 4, the thrive. A lotus flower does not just bloom for one beautiful hour and then disappear. It opens up day after day, rising above the water again and again. Stage 4 is about learning to thrive. This is the final stage, where you stop treating discipline like a temporary project and start turning it into a permanent lifestyle. To thrive, you must first track your behavior. You cannot fix what you do not see. Every single day, take a small notebook or a blank page and write down what you actually did. Did you study? Did you exercise? Did you stay disciplined, or did you give in to distraction? Be completely honest with yourself. And hear this closely. If you mess up, do not quit. We are human beings, not robots. Everyone has a bad day. If you miss your habit today, do not beat yourself up. Just reset immediately. One bad day is just a mistake. It does not matter in the long run. But 2 bad days in a row, that is the start of a bad habit. Never allow a second miss. The final and most important step to thriving is to shift your identity. Listen to the words you use when you speak to yourself and others. Stop saying things like, I am trying to be disciplined, or I am trying to go to the gym. The word trying gives your mind permission to fail. Instead, change your identity from the inside out. Start saying, I am a disciplined person. I am the kind of person who gets up early. When you change who you believe you are, your mind naturally changes how you act. Your actions always follow your identity. Chapter 6. Your 7-Day Challenge. You now hold the complete blueprint of the Lotus Method in your hands. You know the secrets of the roots, the stem, the bloom, and the thrive. But knowledge without action is completely useless. So, here is your personal challenge, starting right now. I want you to choose just one single habit that you want to improve in your life. It could be waking up earlier, reading a few pages of a book every day, or exercising consistently. Choose just one. For the next 7 days, apply the Lotus framework to this one habit. Roots. Set up your room and your mind so it is easy to start. Stem. Use the 5-second countdown whenever you feel lazy. Bloom. Turn off your phone and focus completely when it is time to do it. Thrive. Write down your progress each night and remind yourself of who you are becoming. Track your progress faithfully for 1 week and watch how your inner strength grows. If this message opened your eyes today, show your support. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below stating the exact habit you are committing to for the next 7 days. Let the world know your promise. The mud is behind you. The water is clear. Let us build your discipline together. Final thoughts. And that is the power of the Lotus Method. Remember, 1 bad day is just a mistake, but 2 in a row is the start of a bad habit. Now, here is your challenge. Pick one habit you want to build and stick to it for the next 7 days using this framework. Don't leave this video without making a promise to yourself. Drop a comment right now naming the exact habit you are committing to. Hit that like button if you're ready to grow, and subscribe so you don't miss our next breakthrough. The mud is behind you. Let's build your discipline together.